Here we are again at Rhino Offroad, guys. We got another install video here today. Shouldn't be a long one like the electronic stuff. That's a bit involved. But for today, my Fender flares come in. I'm not sure about the other brands. I've not really had a lot of time in a Razor or Can-Ams or any of that, but the Khaos throws mud. That tire hangs out so much, it will just fill this cab with mud depending which way you're turning. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes not so fun. So, I got the kit that hopefully should do away with that, or most of it, and just have a nice cleaner ride. I like throwing mud, just not at myself. So, let's get this installed. Maybe even later today we'll go out for a ride. So smash that subscribe, and we're gonna get this box cut open, get her installed, and get after some more videos. Okay guys, we got the box open, and this is what you get in the kit. You get 4 Fender flares, you get all this lovely hardware, and you have to download the instructions. I just ripped this off the box. Scan the instructions. Super ATV. It's smaller than I'd like. I can't figure out how to put it on the laptop, but this is doable. So basically what they want first is to take out the 5 pins that are already here and reuse them. So that is what we will do. Alright, they want these 5 gone, so that is what we will do. Alright, 5 gone. Alright, we will grab one of our Fender flares. I've identified this one as a front. The backs are shorter. And rough side and smooth side. Rough side up, of course. This contour is at the front. I don't think it's going to look too bad. So let's see how this works. They say to put the 5 stock pins back in. So that's what we will start with. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th. There's really not a lot you can do other than use the stock holes. So let's do that. I mean, to manipulate it into this corner and make it as tight as possible, you can't really do that. But let's see how tight it fits. Oh wow, that's actually not bad. You can't really see any daylight between the fender and the body, so that's good. Okay, hopefully this camera doesn't fall over. Let's get the rest of them in. I've discovered with these push pins, if you get too much material behind them, you can't actually push them in. You gotta tap it. Which, no big deal, it's not gonna hurt anything. Yeah, it's just to get it past the plastic where it expands the end, but they're in there good and tight. Okay, now the instructions call for 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. So let's go organize those. Now I kind of forget what I read. Okay. Yeah, it needs 3 with the bigger washers and 1 with the smaller washers. Okay, I am going to get those assembled and we'll carry on. There we go. I got the washers assembled. Like they said, I don't know if you can see that. 3 longs, or 3 with big washers and 1 with small washer, all with these cool little grommets here. Okay, so let's take these over. All right. Now there is a corner here. They want us to drill, so I'm gonna really push that into the corner when I drill this first hole, just to keep that as tight as possible. So let's see if we can keep you guys in on the action here. Alright, so they call for a 1/4 inch bit, no problem. And here's the first hole we drill. Now I'm going to really push that into the corner. Beauty. There. Now grab one with a big washer. Just this goes on the outside. Okay, where is our drilled hole? There. Yeah, that's actually tucked into the corner nicely. I may take a heat gun to it later, just to really form it into the hole. Or not the hole, the gap. Okay, let's tighten this up. Hopefully I don't block off the camera too badly. There, that's all it needs. And the other 2, 3. So this one's big washer, small washer. All right, I am gonna throw those in and we'll carry on in a minute. Wow, that was actually really easy. We got our rivets on there. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. That actually looks pretty good. And that is going to keep a lot of mud out of here. You can barely see the tire. But you still want to be able to see your tire on the driver's side so you know where you're at for rock crawling. I like that. That looks pretty good. And I know my videos can get long, so I did the other side too. There's just no point in showing you both sides. It's exactly the same. So that's an easy install for the fronts. Now the backs, they have a little more elaborate setup. There's braces, there's standoffs, just because there is not much meat to hang anything off of. So we've got to bring hangers down to grab that fender. But not a big deal. We will get it done. Okay, we are back, guys. Different day. I got pulled away and couldn't get the rears done yesterday. I did get out for a small rip last night. These fronts work great. Keeps 95% of the mud out of the cab. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That's what I was after. Now, we're going to tackle the rears. They are not really much more complicated. These, like I said in the last segment, they want brackets in here. So, this is how they want it. I don't know if you can see that, but there's brackets inside. The tabs face in towards the vehicle. And there is shorts and longs. I already separated them. And judging by this, 2 times long brackets at the front and 2 times short brackets at the back. That's not too complicated at all. They want this guy at the back over the reflector to hold it up. That's not bad. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Something like that. Okay, I'm going to get the right tools ready and let's get this done. Okay, I discovered something as I was looking at this. These are not nuts. These are tabs. So you don't need a wrench for these. They are held in place. So all you need is a proper Allen driver. These come out. So this should be really easy. Let's pull all 4 out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, like our instructions said, 2 longs in the front, 2 shorts in the back. These are shorts. So, pointing in towards the body. Just let me get rid of a couple of these. Let's do this one. Okay, they're slotted. So, let's not tighten these up right away. They may need adjusting. So let's just get these sitting in there loose. You see a slot, it's for adjustment. That's bottom line. Let's get this in here. Too tight. There. Nice and loose, we can still adjust it. Let's get this back guy in. Too tight. There. Now let's see if we can get you pointing at the other two, hopefully. Should be good. Let's get these long guys like this. Still loose. Come on, where are you? There we go. Right there. Good, good. Let's see what is next in the instructions. Okay. Shorts in the back, longs in the front. Okay, left bracket. Get it in there. And we're going to need a couple of these guys and our 1/4" drill. Okay, I'm going to get that together. We have all of our stuff assembled here. Bolts, drill, driver, lots of fun stuff. Now, the instructions seem to point to this surface being flush. So that works out pretty good all the way around. It looks good. So let's see if we can just hold that. And we'll get some holes in here. There. There, we just marked them. Okay, let's get through here. This guy. Okay, let's get some hardware in him. Like so. Come on. Nice. One more. Okay, let's I'm under the assumption we can tighten these. I don't see any room for adjustment. There. Nice and tight. Now, let us just see what the instructions say after that. Oh. Okay, get that in there. We did that. Get the fender in there. Secure rear left to short and long brackets with hardware shown. Now for these guys, they want 4 with big washers to hook the fender into that bracket. And for the fenders themselves, with the little washers. Okay, I'm gonna get some hardware put together. All right, we have all the hardware we need for the fender. All right, let's get you guys back in place here. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing fairly decent. Now, I would say this, oh yeah, beauty. That goes in there. Now, it doesn't really say which order to do things, but in my mind, I think these should come first. Yeah, that's going to tighten it up much better. So, let's make sure this is hitting everything it's supposed to. This last one needs to be about there. So we push these up to where they're supposed to be. Tighten, oh, wrong driver, good stuff. Okay, get that up there. Okay, that's where that ends up. Okay, let's bolt these in as we go. Yeah, this is a little sticky. It might be good to have a buddy hold this for you. Let's get this first one started. That's gonna make everything else easier. You know what? Looking at this, I think it's going to make things easier to attach all 4 of these and then shove them up and tighten these. Doesn't say that in the instructions, but yeah, if you do this long enough, you come up with logic and how to do things. And I'm certain that's going to be easier if we do all these at once. So, let's do that. What's the worst that could happen? It sucks and you have to unbolt things. That's it. Yeah, this is going to be easier rather than have it flop all over the place. This is going to be some good coverage. That sticks out past the back tire. That is going to stop a lot of crap from flying around. One more. Yep, absolutely. We're good here. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, big fingers and small hardware does not mix real well. Got gorilla hands. Wrong driver, of course. Wow, this one is being extremely stubborn. Bad threads, I guess. There, I think we got it started. There. Snugged. We're going to snug them to these brackets. Fantastic. There we go. I think that's going to turn out really nice. Now, the instructions don't say a thing about this last hole. They give us tons of push pins, so I'm going to drill that out to the 1/4 inch where it needs to be and throw a push pin in there. But for right now, let's get our gaps set. This guy is already tightened, and that's actually pretty good. Fantastic. That looks good. Let's get this guy pushed up. Now this guy gets a good push. There. Yeah, that hugs there pretty good. That is not bad at all. So, we got these guys left. This should be no problem at all. Come up through. Don't drill through your fingers. And this guy is getting nice bolts as well. That is that's actually a decent looking kit. I like that. Oh, this is from Assault, by the way. I'll give them props at the end of the video, but yeah, I got these guys from Super ATV, I believe. Well, I had to. That's where I downloaded the instructions. I got so many parts sitting in the shop to go on this thing. Kind of forget where they all come from. Yeah, that looks good. Where is my 10 mil? All right, let's go look for the 10 mil. Yeah, tell me you've never done that. Look for a wrench and it's right beside you. Right here. See, I don't edit this stuff out. If I do a goofball move, I keep it in. Happens to everybody. Anybody that tells you it doesn't is a liar. All right, let's tighten these up. Wrong driver again. That is plenty tight. We are good. One last thing down here. I'm going to bring this in flush, drill it out. And I am going to get a push pin. They send tons of them. Extras, I guess. That's great, because I know I'm going to lose some of these or break them. Let's get that in there. Here we are. I got my last push pin in, and we are done. Well, I still got to do the other side, but you guys know how to do it because it's the same as this. Everything looks good. It sticks out about an inch past that tire. That is perfect. From Assault Industries. Yeah, if you have a KRX, you need to stop filling the cab with mud. That's a great addition. And where I stick my head out to see where my tire is, you can barely see it, which is great. You can still see what you're hitting when you're crawling, but you don't have all that crap hitting you in the face either. Well, another good project, guys. Done. I'm gonna get this wrapped up. Carry on. I've got some more editing to do. I have a few videos coming up. Other than that, looks great. We're going to do some more later. Smash that subscribe. If you like these videos, drop me a comment. Or if you got questions, I'll see if I can help. Good stuff. Anyway, smash that subscribe. See you in the next one.